Hi, my name is Jessica Taylor and I will be discussing stem cell research. Today, this is one of the very controversial topics that debate between people when their belief systems and between scientists and all of that. People who oppose embryonic stem cell research relate it to abortion. On the other hand, people who are for embryonic stem cell research feel that they're using a non-living group of cells to potentially save a life or to rebuild body tissues. And this is an amazing thing. It is expanding the limits of medicine, proves that human cells have the same genetic makeup no matter where they come from in the body, which is an amazing, amazing thing. Stem cells are the building blocks of the human body. They can be manipulated to potentially repair or create new body tissue without imperfections, which, even people who are born have imperfections. So to think that we could create something without imperfections is truly amazing. And with this ability, scientists will be able to bring people closer to a cure for diseases such as diabetes and Alzheimer's. And Dr. Rachel Benson Gold says that this debate centers on the use of stem cells derived from embryos in the earliest stages of development and could potentially cure many of these diseases, and it is being worked with now, and it will save the lives of many if they can prove that this can be done. Furthermore, it will leap in medicine, that people are able to retrieve new tissue and can fix their ailments, and it will be a whole new element to the medical field, and there will be a whole new light on human development and the growth and treatment of disorders and diseases. Research could pose a threat to human life, some may say. However, many people believe that body parts that are built out of stem cell research could possibly be toxic to the body. The body could reject them, but that happens with anything, just like with transplants. If you give a heart to a patient, it could possibly be rejected. That's why they have different antibiotics and medicines that need to be taken so that they are able to, their body is more apt to accept the tissue that is created by the stem cells. Even though this research has been going on for some time now on donated embryos, no cures have actually been developed. So this is another controversy whether money is being wasted on these embryonic stem cell research or if it is money well spent and we are on the verge of a discovery. So this is still being debated. The more times that a cell is multiplied, the higher chance that it will produce mutated cells, and mutated cells could possibly mean cancer. So by using stem cell research, people say potentially we are introducing cancer cells per se into the body, and it is a chance, but there is a higher risk or a higher benefit that people who have amputations could have a new limb, or people who need a heart, we could grow in a heart without imperfections and without the risk of a transplant and without having to wait on a transplant for patients, which is truly, truly amazing. This research could lead to human cloning, which has not been confirmed to be a good thing. So another thing is the ethics to whether human cloning is ethical, and stem cell research, they say, is a bridge to human cloning. The world of medicine started with diagnosis, treatments, studies long before the 21st century, and over time it has evolved into a range of procedures, treatments, and elective surgeries that people have, some of them good and again some of them bad, and many of them better the existence of human beings today. In the current age, medicine is whatever the patient would like it to be. If you want a new nose, you can get a new nose. If you want a facelift, you can get a facelift. If you want bigger breasts, you can do that. It is there and available to you as long as you have enough money to pay for it. However, with stem cell research, it would begin anyways with more on the foundations. If you need a heart, you don't have to wait on that heart. They are able to produce one for you and put it in your body and grow it from your own cells, so it is your own heart in a sense. The Nation's Institute of Health says that there is many specialized cells that can come from these embryonic stem cells, and a better understanding of normal cell development will allow us to understand how to correct the errors that cause medical conditions. So studying these embryonic stem cells could help us understand why the cells are manipulated in a way that they cause cancer or diabetes or Alzheimer's, which could also lead to cures in that sense. Who people become as a whole will determine how far they will go and stretch the limits of medicine. So, ethics plays a key role in stem cell research and will always. And there's a fine line in ethics and morals and beliefs and faiths. This is one of the reasons why people have experimented with stem cells to further alter the human body to what is considered perfect. If scientists can recreate organs for transplant, then this will promote the development towards perfection, which seems to me the ultimate goal of the world today is perfection. If people can get rid of most of their illnesses through stem cell research, then people could lose the value of life. If people are able to correct approximately anything they do and inflict on their bodies, what would say that they would not go out and inject themselves with drugs or do cocaine or smoke cigarettes if they can just go regrow a new pair of lungs and have surgery and have them implanted in you? Then who's to say that they would value their body if they can just replace anything that goes bad? So this is another ethical and moral dilemma. How humanity handles its control over the mysteries of embryonic development says a lot of who we are and what we will become in the future. And this is very, very important. Weak DNA is filtered through generations. So, again, if it comes down to genetic engineering as well, if we are able to do embryonic stem cell research and genetic engineering, then we can say, I want a baby boy with blonde hair, blue eyes that's going to be 5'9" and have no ailments. I mean, where is the line in ethics here? So this concept is widely accepted among the entire world, and it's known as evolution per se, but there are many people who say it's against their belief or against their ethics, going as far as genetic engineering and creating the perfect body and the perfect person. Maybe the lifespan of the human being was not meant to be extended. If you believe in God, then, if God creates all things, then who are we to manipulate that being? And the human population has a possibility to grow so large that there is not room for everyone on earth. So if we are creating these perfect beings and people are not dying, then we do not have enough room for the entire population on the earth. And this is another very big issue. So as far as stem cell research, I personally believe that there are more ethical and moral issues than benefits. And it's kind of tough because I am going into the medical field myself, and I would love for these patients not to have to wait for hearts and lungs. And if as long as there is a line drawn to where, it is a person who is deserving of a heart or a lung or a kidney, and they get it grown from their own embryonic stem cells and is given to them, then I think that would be truly amazing, as long as it's not misused and abused. Thank you.